know you're naive, but you know that you can be sugar under your sleeve. But the way that you did me, and you're doing me still, I can't help but to wonder, is your love for me real? Now you well, I well, I know that you're young, and I know you're naive, but you know that you can be sugar under your sleeve.
Alrighty, hello. Normally, I don't stream this early in the day, so this is quite new for me. Normally, I do end up streaming either really late at night or really early in the morning, so yeah, today's a little bit different. I wasn't even sure if I was going to be streaming today because I think I mentioned it during the last stream when we were playing Blasphemous, but I wasn't entirely sure if today was going to happen for a stream, so luckily we're here though, because I do really want to put some more time and effort into Blasphemous today, especially because I think I've got a better idea on where to go next this time around, because I was a tiny bit lost during the last stream. There was a part when I thought I was going the right direction, and then it just ended up being a dead end, so I've kind of got a more of a clear view on where we need to go next. I think for today, I do want to go through the Echoes of Salt area, which is this location, because we only just started this during the last stream. And then we need to go back to this area, because we didn't ring the bell. We activated the bell, because you had to destroy the left side of the statue and the right side of the statue, but then we never activated the bell, and I think that's going to take us underground. I think I'm guessing that's what's going to happen anyway, because there was an NPC we spoke to who mentioned something about ringing a bell, and I know we haven't done that yet, so that's something we need to also do. And then I think once we've defeated the next boss, I think we need to go over here, because I remember we weren't allowed into that location just yet because we have to defeat 3 main bosses, even though we've defeated 3 bosses if you count the tutorial boss, but I don't think that counts like towards the overall story. So yeah, so we need to check out this area first. Which, like, I remember so far this place wasn't terrible in terms of, like, enemy placements. I just have no idea how big of an area this is. So I remember we came from this direction, so let's see if I go down here, where this will take us, because I'm not even sure if there's going to be a boss fight in this area. I'm not sure. Well, that's a new enemy type. Also, we're definitely underground because there's a lot of like just broken down boats and ships over here. I think just to be safe, I should maybe heal up. Also, every time like we go back to this game, I always forget the controls, like every single time. Oh boy, that was probably a bad time to heal. So I didn't realize how much health those guys took away from us. Maybe I want to avoid those enemies for now. I don't think we're too well equipped to face them. Okay, we've acquired a item. Need to check what it is though. What's a prayer? Invoking it will transport you to the last place that we prayed. So it's basically like a mini fast travel system. That could be quite good actually. Especially if there's any areas where I really don't... Oh man, they take a lot of health, yeah. I was gonna say, if there's any places I really don't want to be around, and we need to just like fast travel out of there, then yeah, it's a pretty good spell to have. Also trying to see if we can climb up here. Okay, we can. Good. But I'm not sure there's much over here for us to explore, I don't think. I think this just bridges the gap so we don't have to go into the like mini swamp area. So I think that's that place explored. Yeah, it was pretty small though. There wasn't really too much to it, surprisingly. Trying to also see what other parts we can explore. Actually, I don't think I explored the bottom part on this side. It's also a good thing we don't take fall damage. I know I did explore this place. And check there's no secret walls over here. Okay, nope. Okay. So yeah, I think we've explored everything for this area. Although it does look like there's going to be more of that map. Like, that's such a small location, it's only 2 parts. I was maybe thinking there'd be more to that area. And then I think the next place we need to go is over here. Although I do want to explore that, because I think that is a passageway we haven't yet spent more time in. Or spent a lot of time in. I was also thinking if we could fall down there, but I don't think the game's going to allow us to fall. Which I do think that would just be an endless pit anyway, and we would probably die if we like didn't make that jump. I think we need to hit this end, die one more time. Yeah, there we go. See, those enemies aren't too bad to deal with if there's like just 1 or 2 of them, but when there's a big group of them, they're kind of a lot to deal with. I want to see if we could try and make that gap. I think we can't make it for now though. Although I'll give it another go and see if we can actually bridge that gap. We might need to possibly bring a new skill with us. I do remember there was, in the tutorial, they mentioned that you could jump in midair somehow, but I don't remember how we do it. Let me see how much this will cost. 900? Oh no, we definitely don't need it. No. Because we've got all our health flasks, so yeah, we don't really be spending anything that we don't need to right now. Okay, let me heal up just to be safe for this part, so we don't actually die here. I think I've just got to get the timing right so we don't get hit with any of the projectiles. Like that, for instance. Don't think we'll deal with that enemy. I think I can just walk past it. And we can't go that way, so yeah, I'm wondering where this passage leads to, or how we open that passage. Also, those enemies with the bull heads, like the golden bull heads, aren't really too difficult if it's just kind of getting the timing right. I think that's like the majority of enemies we've found recently. Okay, so I know this place we didn't explore. Trying to also see how we can make that jump. I'm not too sure, unless we use the lanterns, possibly. So I'm trying to figure out if there was a double jump system. Because I just remember something in the tutorial where they mentioned you could jump in midair. And I feel like we've managed to do it like either once or twice, and then I've just never been able to pick it up again. Also, I'm not sure where this is leading us. Oh, it just led us back to the surface. So we pretty much just came full circle then. I think I remember this area. Oh yeah, okay, now I do remember this area. Yeah. Okay, so we unlocked a pretty good shortcut then. So I guess for now, yeah, we'll head this way, and then we'll go back to this location, because I think that's where we need to go for the main story. We should be able to get through this area without any problems. That was a little bit too close. A little bit. Only had like a tiny amount of health left. But we got through it though. Also, not really a fan of those enemies, the one who can throw the flying crosses at you. I think they're either the first or second most annoying enemy we've encountered so far. So we need to drop down here, and then I think the next thing I need to do is just to ring the bell, although I'm not sure which bell it is. So speaking of bells, I need to make sure I don't get hit by any of these. They deal quite a bit of damage. I need to somehow get up there again, because I think that's where we can refill our health. I'm now trying to just figure out where this bell is that we need to ring. So it's definitely in this location, I'm just not sure which part though. I may actually try going up this area to see if it's there. No, it's not in this part, no. Okay, so we need to go back down again. We're definitely in the right place, it is just kind of finding which part of this location our main objective is. That's our first of possibly many deaths today. Especially if we get up to this next boss, because I imagine it's not going to be an easy boss fight, no matter what it'll be. So I think that's the main plan for today, is if we can get to this next boss fight and possibly beat it pretty quickly, then we're pretty much pacing it like pretty well. Oh boy, okay, that was really bad timing. I should have maybe gone the other way, because I think facing the enemies with the crosses head on, it's not the best idea. Because situations like that happen where I'm kind of defenseless. Oh, there it is. There's the bell that we need to use. So yeah, we're pretty much deep underground at this point. It's nice to see those stone enemies come back. I pretty much forgot about those because we've only encountered those in the snowy mountain area that I cannot remember the name of it right away. I've kind of noticed that also I haven't really been saying the name of these locations too often. Also, before we advance further, let me check which items I've got equipped. Okay, so we found another fast travel area, which is good. So it means if we get stuck in this area, we can just fast travel in and out, no problem. So far we haven't encountered any new enemies in this area. These are just the enemies that we've like found previously. I'm also trying to avoid that cloud because I don't think that's going to be good for us. Pretty sure we're going to take damage off that. Definitely can't go that way because there's tons of that cloud stuff. Like, I think it's the same gas that was in a previous area where we couldn't go to. So I think with these enemies I need to just basically hit them first before they hit us. I can't think which way I want to go, if I want to go to the bottom of this area or if I want to head forward. mean, considering this was our first try in this area, I think we made it kind of far. I just need to get used to those new types of enemies. It's also a good thing that the gates don't lock automatically again, so we don't have to go through like the gauntlet of facing the same enemies over and over again. I need to heal up again, because this is the last place where we died. With the wrong time to heal, but hey, we're still alive. That's all that matters. Okay, that one I've got to get a little bit better at, because I wasn't expecting the second phase of enemies to show. But I think with the new types of enemies that just charge into you, I think it's just all about timing, really. They're not too bad to face. I think if there's more than one of them, it can get a little bit out of hand. Yeah, I'm definitely going to go and refill our health again. Because we nearly lost all our health just to one enemy then. We're just going to cross this bridge. And yeah, I'm going the right way. I think I just need to get practice with these new types of enemies. There we go. So yeah, I need to lunge into them first, pretty much. One of them down, so I think we just need one more enemy to show. Like, luckily they don't do heavy amounts of damage. So I need to also time this right, because we don't want to take any damage from the gas clouds. So yeah, I got the timing wrong on that, but I don't think we have to deal with the same phase of enemies again for each of the bridge areas. So that's good. But yeah, that gas, those gas cards could be a bit of a problem. Like, I'm noticing a pattern for this area. It's just all about getting the timing right. Also, those gas cards do a lot of damage, so yeah, we pretty much need to avoid them as much as possible. Although I do have that item we can use. Actually, yeah, let me equip that item. Because it grants some protection against toxins. So I don't know if that's going to help like a lot for this area. I'm not sure, but it's better than using nothing really. So I'm taking all the damage right now. I think this enemy kind of threw me off. I was not expecting them to show up. I'm also hoping there is some sort of health item over here somewhere. I mean, we can refill our health, so that's a good thing, but I was hoping there was a shrine we could get all our health at. So our magic meter's increased. I think that was pretty much everything in this area then. Although we do need to watch out for the gas cards again. Also, I have no idea how we made it out of that area alive. Because there's at least like 7 enemies there. I'm also thinking if we should get that item below us, or if it's just not worth the risk of getting that right now. Found another item. What is this? Protects the weapon from poison. Yeah. It actually, we're not taking any poison damage whatsoever. Okay, so that's going to make this place a lot more easier to get around now. So I don't have to worry about the poison. So let me double check this room. Okay, no, we've already been there. Yeah, this is going to make this place a lot more just easier overall. Found another health shrine. And we've got another boss fight coming up. Because every time that NPC shows up, there's a boss fight right after. Well, before we go that way, let me actually fully go in all the other rooms in this place. I gotta get myself prepared for whatever boss fight they're gonna throw at us next. Because if it's anything like the last one, that was a little bit of a challenge.
With this torn ribbon, I reject this bond with my betrothed.
So we gave it one offering. I don't know what this is. It just looks like a massive egg made out of hair. And I feel like we're so far into this game, I shouldn't be surprised with stuff like this, but then I'm always surprised whenever we find just the weirdest like NPC models. But yeah, it just looks like a giant egg made out of hair. Which I'm guessing once we give it the other two offerings, it's going to come to life. And I don't know what it's going to do for us helping it, but hey, I guess if it's on our side, I'll take that as a win. Alrighty, so before we encounter this boss, I'm going to take a small break just to get another drink. Gotta, you know, get ready for this. So yeah, I'll be back in like 2 or 3 minutes. Alrighty, sorry for the small delay, as always. So yeah, alright. Got our next boss fight coming up, so I should probably check what I've got equipped, what I've not got equipped. I'm trying to see, so we've got offers protection against lightning attacks. We do have that equipped. Reinforces the vitality of the wearer, so we've got a bit more health. Okay, we'll see how that goes, because I have no idea what this is going to be. And I'm not going to request the help of the NPC character just yet, because I don't know what I'm fighting, and that would be a waste to ask for this NPC character's help without knowing what I'm getting myself into. So we'll kind of see how this boss is at first, and then if it is really, really, really bad, then we'll call the help of that character. I'm also seeing 3 statues in the background, so I'm guessing that could be it. I do see some floating weapons above us as well, so yeah, okay. Okay, we're facing 3 different enemies. And the floor's on fire. So we've got to worry about multiple things here. We have to make sure we don't... That's what they're for. Oh boy, okay. Well, okay, that didn't go well. That lasted like 1 minute. Okay, so we've got a burning floor to try not fall into. We've got 3 different enemies to also face. And we've got to always be on the move. So I like how different this boss fight is already. It's way different than the previous boss fight we had. So yeah, I need to get a proper like feel of this boss fight because, you know, we only lasted like 1 minute in that fight. Okay, so we get a few hits in. And I just keep moving. I'm guessing that's what I need to do. Oh, I have no idea what its attack patterns are just yet. We need to watch out for that. We've got the boss's health bar down to half already, so we're doing something right here. There we go, got it. I'm surprised how that went. I thought that was going to be really, really, really difficult. But we did it. Hey. I'm just kind of surprised that worked out. Because throughout the entire boss fight, I wasn't looking at the floor. I was just trying to make sure I was watching the enemy. But yeah, I think that was the quickest boss fight we've ever had so far. Although I'm trying to think, how long did it take us to beat the tutorial boss? I'm not sure if that was 1 attempt or 2 attempts. But I remember that boss fight didn't take that long at all. Yeah, that was... yeah. I'm just kind of surprised how that went. I was expecting us to be stuck on that boss fight for quite a while.
May the gold in my visage melt and erase the contrition of your soul. Heart of guilt, return now from the dream.
So I think that's the church chapel area we need to go to next. Because remember we met this NPC character who wouldn't let us through.
You have been allowed to meet the visage of contrition. Penitent one in silence. After bowing before the holy custodian visages, the door at the end of the Bridge of Calvary has been opened. Traverse now its threshold under the strict eye of His Holiness. We penitents carry such guilt that perhaps the affliction is giving us a second breath. But be wary. Amongst prayers, it might silently come creeping to us one day.
I think we've unlocked another shortcut as well. Because I was thinking, apart from the fast travel system, if there was another way out of this location, because we're buried deep underground. And we found another health upgrade as well. We're finding all the loot right now.
Blessed are the eyes that with devotion see my tormented heart. Let the ones who are joyful in affliction and fasting come to me, for they are pleasant penance. 6 sting pains lance my flowery breast. Take the first one and purge one of your 6 mortal stains over the soul.
Maximum health has increased. Maximum health has definitely increased. Holy shit. Like double that health. Yeah, we need to find more of that character because I need all the health possible. So I'm wondering where are we now actually? Oh man, that was a really good shortcut. It took us all the way back up here. So now I just need to make my way over to this area. I'm thinking if we should go back to that area, because I remember there was the gas cloud over there. Now we can actually enter that without taking any damage. So we need Quicksilver. Yeah, that's the only missing item we need.
Bring me the quick.
He can upgrade our health flasks. I think we also picked up a few more skeleton bones, so we'll give it to this character. Required the Tears of Atonement.
Bones, thank you for your help, O virtuous. Yes, penitent one. Bring the bones before me, and we will uncover the truth that they keep silent.
So I'm going to do a little bit of backtracking before we go to that new place that we need to go for the main story. So I need to take the elevator all the way back up here and then go to that room. So let me see, can I fast travel up there? No, we can't, unfortunately. Because it would be easier if we could just fast travel all the way up there, but we do have a working elevator, which we can use.
The miracle is taking us away, one after the other. Could we avoid this fate that is imposed on us from the High Wills?
I think the elevator is, I think, through this doorway? Yeah, it is. Okay. So yeah, we take this one, we go all the way up. Then that should take us... Well, it didn't take us all the way up. This one takes us all the way up. And then I think it's this room where the gas cards were. Yeah, it's this one, yeah. So we can perfectly go through this area, no problem. Quite a new item. Attack damage is increased when the penitent one is close to death. That's actually a good upgrade. Because a lot of the other upgrades we found for the sword haven't really been that useful. So I think that's the best like sword upgrade we've found so far. So we'll definitely equip that. So that's going to be good for any occasion, if it's enemy encounters, boss encounters, the moment we get low on health. And then I think... I think if I'm going to take the shortcut back, I may as well take the shortcut back to where we were, I think. So I don't think there's anything left for us in this area for now. Okay, we bought all the health items and the shop items for this store. I know there's one store that we've still not got all the items for. Oh, and we found another shortcut. I think we acquired another bone, so when we go back to the Bone Keeper, Skeleton Keeper, we give that item to him. Good thing there's no spikes there, because I was for a second worried we were going to get ourselves impaled. We're quite a frozen olive. So does that mean we saved this character or not? Because this was the NPC character who was stuck to the tree. It bolsters the wearer's defenses when their strength is nearly exhausted. It's not a bad item, actually. It's not too bad at all. Like, that being equipped with the sword item we just found as well. So our defenses go up and our damage goes up if we're really, really low on health. Now we need to cross this area, and then we cross the bridge to the main story location we need to go to next. I'm just thankful we got the health upgrade, because I think we're going to need it. And any health upgrades is always a good thing, so I'm never going to say no to that.
Sister, I know you are there. Even if I can't see you, hear
Let's look
my
this character
plea.
again.
After your departure,
I think this
it
guy
is
was
now
stalking
my
us
turn
quite
to
a
prove
few
I'm
times, but now I
deserving
think
of
we might
our
actually have to face him
trust.
now.
I will
Face to face for
not
once.
fail, Chrysanta. And may the greatest of pains devour me if
I wonder if this
let
is a reason why they gave us a
penitence
health
through this
upgrade,
door.
because of this guy.
On your guard, penitent one.
Ah, so it's another boss fight already. I wonder if we can actually parry his attacks. I do wonder. So that was our first try. didn't go too well. I'm just glad we're fighting a boss fight, which is actually like stationary on the ground this time, because the last two boss fights we had, we were not allowed to be on the ground at all while fighting them.
Sister, after your
I'm also glad we can skip his dialogue, so I don't have to hear this over and over. Let's find a way to dodge that attack that he does. I guess we just jump over it. Try and also see which other items. Actually, we can take that one off and probably equip that. Whereas defense is when the strength is now exhausted. So we've got a bit more defense against this boss.
After your depend, may the on your gut.
Oh, you can parry him. Okay. I definitely need to get better at parrying him. So I think we can parry him perfectly each time. It's going to definitely help. Maybe... I know we have a defense item that helps against lightning attacks, so maybe that'll be helpful. Need to also find what it is though. What is it called? Okay, that's the item. So yeah, we've already got that equipped actually. Okay. I think I'm kind of getting the hang of this boss fight. I think it just comes down to parrying him perfectly each time. And then trying to like figure out where to be at all times. I mean, it's a pretty like fun but also challenging boss fight, so I'm enjoying this already. think I've got a better idea now. I think if I can just get a few hits on him each time, and then just like run away from him, it's going to make it a bit more easier. Okay, yeah, I've got the hang of this. Yeah. I think if I get a few hits on him, like 4 or 5 hits, and then back away, and then keep doing that over and over again. So I think last time I was like aggressively just trying to get as many hits in as possible. I don't think that's the way to do it.
Sister, after your departure, and may the on your.
Back away again. I should probably heal up, like, sooner than later. So we got to his last phase. So now we know that his last phase, that he brings in assistance, so it's going to be a little bit tricky. I think I need to change one of my prayers, I think. So I think I've got a good idea of an easier way to get rid of him. I've also noticed when we were like throwing ourselves into him and using the stabbing lance move, that took a lot of health away.
After your and may the great on your guard.
I think that run attempt was doomed right from the start when we started taking way too much damage. I'm trying to also see, because I don't think that prayer is actually doing enough damage to him. We tried that one, although that is a lightning shield, but so I don't know if it'll have too much effect on him.
Sister, after your departure, and may the great on your guard.
Okay, I think I'll stick with the previous skill that we had, because I think that was working best. See, we'll stick with that one because it does faster damage strikes.
Sister, after your and may the on your.
Also notice he isn't really doing the parrying attack too much often. Like he's kind of stopped doing that for some reason.
Sister,
So I think if I can get through that first phase with no problem, then we're fine. But for some reason I'm kind of just throwing it out on that first phase and not really doing a good job of it. good time to heal. Whew, that was way too close.
Sister,
Like, look how much health we have.
forgive me.
There's barely any health
I will
there.
cross over to the other side of the dream. And
That was
after that, on your side.
that was scary. Hey, we defeated 2 bosses today. So, making that story progression. And we've acquired a new skill as well. Calls forth blazing rays that pierce the clouds, striking down nearby enemies. I really want to see that in action. Also, we need a health shrine, like, as soon as possible, because goddamn, like, if someone sneezes on me, I'm gonna die in this game. God, that was terrifying. Also, welcome, Maze. Hello, welcome. Thank you. Thank you for the congratulations. I appreciate it, because that was terrifying. So, where's my health shrine? Please give me a health shrine. Okay, that's not a health shrine. I mean, that's a fast travel system. That's kind of okay, I guess. So, what, inside a tree? Or a chapel that got transformed into a tree? I mean, that's kind of hardcore if we're about to, like, face a tree as a boss.
Those you have removed from punishment.
I don't think how many bosses we've defeated now. So we've done the tutorial boss, we did Pydad, we did the Two-Faced Lady, then we did the 2 bosses today, so I think our next boss is our 6th boss in the game, I think. Yeah, and I think that they've all been main story quests. Main story bosses, should I say.
It was said that Perpetua could speak to her brother even after death. For twisted are the paths of the miracle.
Do you want to quickly just explore if there's anything up here before we continue? Oh, and we found Quicksilver. Okay, so let me go back to the character who can reinforce our flasks. So I need to use the teleport system for that. to go to... I think that's the location where he is. Let me check. Yeah, because he's right below us. Can also give the Bone Keeper character some bones that we found as well.
The bones thank you for your help, O virtuous penitent one. Bring the bones before me, and we will uncover the truth that they keep silent.
Need to speak to this character. And then, yeah, he can improve our flasks.
Graceful be the heart. With this silver, I bless the mixture that will recover your spilled blood.
The healing power of the battle flasks have been improved. So he takes one away, but he improves them like further, so we don't need to heal as much. Do you also want to go back to the church area? Because I know we can donate, like, the currency. I still can't remember what the currency is called in this game. I always forget what it's called. But we do have 8,000, so I guess we can give him... like, 4,000, maybe? Yeah, we'll do 4,000. Oh, it can... oh, so that's what that does. So I think the more we donate, the more, like, bonuses it gives us, because now we can get rid of guilt. I remember we couldn't do that last time. Let's also see if there's anything else over here that we might have missed. I think that might be everything. Because there is that room over there, but I don't know what we have to do over there. Actually, let me take another look at that area. See if we can interact with the mirrors. No, it doesn't look like we can interact with it. Although we'll probably need to go back to this place at a later point in the game, because it looks like a pretty important area. Also wondering how we break down this, because I can see that that's going to be a shortcut to somewhere. But so far we can't destroy that rubble. I'm perfectly okay with that. after us not dying after the boss fight, I'm perfectly fine with us getting impaled on spikes. That's not a problem. I think also what I'll do is we'll discover this location, go through this place, the next health shrine we find is where I'll probably end things for today, because I did say today was going to be quite a shorter stream than normal. And we did get 2 bosses done, so we kind of got that quota done for today, because I think each part we've done of Blasphemous, we've defeated at least 2 bosses. So yeah, I think this will be the last place I discover for today. So I do want to head all the way back up there, because I know there was a item that we needed. So that's what that magic skill does. That could be really overpowered. I mean, it looks overpowered. Actually, I don't think I can make that gap. No. So I think we might need to go on the other side. Never mind. I think platforming in this game is the thing that's killed me the most, apart from, like, the boss fights, of course. So we've got plenty of floor traps to look out for. Oh boy, nearly fell on the spikes again. Nearly. This place is kind of a hazard pit at the moment. Found another bone item. So how many more bone items do we need? Because I think... actually nearly got them all. Yeah, we're more than halfway done. Trying to see how we get on that other platform, because I'm not too sure how we reach that. So it looks a little bit too high up for us to jump. Can't say I'm really a big fan of those enemies as well, because they take a lot of hits to get rid of. And I can never predict like what attack patterns they do. Olive seeds. Is that a quest item? Okay, yeah, it's a quest item. Oh boy, okay, that's a new type enemy. I'm surprised that projectile followed us for that as far as it did. I think if I've got a lightning magic skill ready for that, that enemy shouldn't be too much of a problem. Yeah, I was not expecting that fireball to reach us. Also gotta clean out this area first because it's a bit of a hazard place and it's not one of my most favorite areas so far. I think just because of all the traps and enemy encounters. Speaking of it, enemy encounters, we've got to deal with this guy again. Just gonna run away and heal up. So I'm guessing that enemy we just defeated was the guard dog of this place. Hey, there's our next healing place. So yeah, I think it's a good time to end things. Because like I said, we did get 2 bosses done today, and I did say today's stream would be, pretty short, so I wasn't sure if I was even going to stream today. But yeah, we're going to pick up from where we are now sometime next week. It'll probably be Tuesday or Wednesday, possibly Wednesday. But yeah, we got 2 bosses done, so, we're making that story progression. Also, we've got 51% of the map discovered. So yeah, I think we did pretty good today, especially because I think we started off in, I want to say this area? I think we started off here. Yeah, it was around here, I think. And then, of course, we went underground, dealt with the boss fight over there. And then we... Oh, no, we started over there. That's where we started. So yeah, so we went from there, did all the stuff over here, dealt with the boss fight. Then we crossed the bridge over here. So yeah, I think, we're definitely advancing in the main story. So yeah, I think we're doing pretty good. But yeah, alrighty, I'm gonna end things here. But yeah, hope all of you have a nice weekend, and I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, bye bye.